Hello, how you cats doing? Today, I want to talk about a bubble. And you might say, a bubble? What's that got to do with anything, a bubble? Well, a bubble that I'm talking about is like an economic bubble, okay? A bubble that sort of like when you buy real estate, you have a real estate bubble, you have a stock market bubble, and I think that's important, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys know what a bubble is in economics. I know a big percentage of you guys already know. I'm talking to the ones that don't really know and ain't really paying too much attention other than hearing it on the news, okay? And I'm going to try to break it down to where I'm going to make it pretty simple for you so you'll understand it, because I think it's important. You might say, well, I don't invest in the stock market, or I don't do this or do that. Well, you get real estate, okay? And it could be a real estate bubble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what to look for when you go out there and do those things, so you'll be able to, kind of understand it. So you won't go out there buying at a real high point, and then all of a sudden in a 6 months or 3 months later, a year later, the value is gone, in your house, right? Okay, so here I got a chart that I'm going to show you, and it's not, don't panic. See this chart right here? Okay, look, just like an L. Just like an L. You see that? Okay, look at the chart. Okay, and the words on there, all that is just people giving you their opinion about what's going on. Over here, you would, and I don't have it on this one, but over here you would have like the price. And down here, you would have the value. You would have little bitty kind of blocks like that show you the value of what's going on, how the people are trading. And all they're doing is marking the price, right? Over the years, over the months. It don't make a difference. They can show you months, years, days, minutes, okay? And what this does is it shows you how whatever you're investing in, so I don't care if it's gold, commodities, stock market, real estate, it shows you how it's running. Because without this, you're in the dark. Go ahead and turn out the lights. You just in the dark. You can't see nothing. You just buying, right? So basically, you got to have this. Like if you're going to invest in a stock, so you'll know what's happening, right? Okay. So here's what I'm showing you. Okay. See this right here? See this red line? This is the price of whatever you buying. This is how it's running, right? And you got to ask yourself, why does it look like a heel? It look like a little regular heel, and then all of a sudden it shoots up, take a little dip there, and it shoots straight up. Okay? This is right here is what they call a bubble. Okay? It's called a bubble, right? And what happens is whatever it is, I don't care if it's say if it's a great stock, say like the internet stocks that just took off. I think it was in the 1990s or something. The internet everybody just went crazy over internet because they had the computers. Everybody hadn't even had a computer yet, but everybody was going crazy over it. They were like, oh man, this is going to be the next big thing, the internet, and it was. So what happened is a lot of companies that wasn't really making the money, but they stopped, looked about like this, okay? And that's just called, people are just excited about it. They get all excited, and I'm going to invest in that. That's where the next money's going to be. So they take a big percentage of their money, and they dump it in there, okay, into the stocks. And you'll see stuff that look just like this, okay? It's almost like you had casino stocks. They did the same thing. They end up creating a bubble. The stock market, they have bubbles. You have a lot of the real estate. They have bubbles. They have bubbles all over the world in different economies. Okay? And what I'm teaching you here is to be able to look at a chart and to be able to look at a bubble. All right? So as you see right here, they show you the smart money. Okay? We're at the bottom. This is the smart money. These are the guys that really know how to invest, right? Then you move on up, and then you got the mutual funds and the banks and stuff, right? They start catching on and saying, look, this looks like it's going to be an end thing here. This is going to be something good. Then you got the public. And you see how fast the public ran it up? And right up here, I'm saying, is what they call a bubble. That means that you have, when you have it running up like this, you have more buyers than you have sellers. And that causes the price to go up. See this dotted line right here? That's an average line. That's where it's like it should be. because you have so many people enthusiastic about it and excited about it, they pump it up. Okay? And you could almost say, you say, well, where's the bubble at now? What's going on now? I could say Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be, to me, as a bubble. You know what I mean? Will it drop down like this? It's a possibility because it's running up real fast. You know, is it going to disappear? I don't think so. I think it goes up like this, comes down, you know, what they call a crash or bust, and eventually it'll correct. It'll come back up and correct and go to a normal price. They could run it up again, but that's how it works. Because when you get up here, if you got more sellers than you got buyers, who's going to buy it up there? You know what I'm saying? And the smart money, even the speculators will start realizing, wait a minute, I'm paying $7,000 or $8,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 for this thing. This thing can't sustain itself. So people stop buying it. So you'll see a kind of a leveling off up here, maybe a dip. Maybe they'll try to come back, and then all of a sudden, when that thing really starts falling because people can't pay for it or realize that's too high of a value, it starts to fall, right? It starts to fall, or what they call a crash, and you don't want to be in a crash. You should be, to me, this is my philosophy. I'm content down here, and if that thing started to go up real fast, man, I just missed it. I'll catch it when it comes back down, if it's that good. You know what I mean? I heard Warren Buffett say, he said that if he invests in here with the smart money down here, he said if he's riding it and he ride it for years and years and then the fundamentals don't change and it rides up that quick, he takes his money. He'll jump out up here and allow that thing to come back down and then get back in it. So he had made all of that money. That's just a smart way of investing. Staying up here away from this so-called bubble, you know what I'm saying? That saves you money. You know what I mean? You just got caught up in the hype. You thought, oh, this thing it'll never end. You know what I mean? Just like the real estate in California. Oh, that ain't gonna ever end. Yeah, it will, because eventually people ain't gonna be able to afford it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just something to think about and to help you as you're getting ready to invest or looking at buying a house or something like that. Look at the overall market. Okay, it's not hard. You know, learn to read charts. Charts ain't that hard to learn. You know what I'm saying? They should have taught you that in school. Okay? But all that does is that it helps you, you know, as you're getting ready to make investments. If you invest in the Bitcoins and stuff like that, I'm not saying Bitcoin. I think Bitcoins could be a bubble because, you know, everything that comes out in this new cryptocurrency, it goes up real fast until people realize, wait a minute, I think I'm paying up too much for this. Ain't nobody going to pay. I might have paid $10,000, but I don't know if somebody's willing to pay $11,000. So you'll see it kind of level out. The volume goes up real high because you got people getting in and you got people getting out. The next thing you know, it'll come back down, kind of crash, turn back around, and go to a normal level, right? Okay. Anywho, I hope that helps. I hope that helps, brothers and sisters. Hope that teaches you a little about charts and investing. And look at the chart before you start investing, so you won't just be in the dark, so you can see, you know, an actual picture, right? Okay, but peace.